Hey, welcome to Ergo Everything, where we discuss RSI solutions for computer users. Today we're continuing a series on keyboard shortcuts. The mouse is evil and will cause RSI, so we should be trying to avoid it as much as possible. And one free way to do that is to use keyboard shortcuts. So we are discussing keyboard shortcuts for the browser. In the previous video, we discussed Surfing Keys, which is a free browser extension that helps you navigate the web. But this video is specifically controlling the browser, not the web page. So let's get into it. All right, so here is my browser. You can see I've got the tabs up top. I also have Dragon Naturally Speaking, which you can just ignore. And I want to show you the most useful keyboard shortcuts for browsing the web. The most important thing is controlling your tabs. So you can see I've got 3 tabs open here. And to switch between them, I'm doing a similar trick to what we did to switch between applications. But instead of doing Windows and a number to switch between applications, for the browser, I just do Control and then the numbers. And then I can switch between applications however I would like. To open a new tab, we can do Control T for Tango. And you can just start typing in whatever your search is. And then to close a tab, I can do Control W. So you can very easily open and close tabs. All right, so my examples for the browser are always about cute animals. So here I am looking at cute cats on YouTube. And now I want to go back to the previous video I was looking at. So I'm going to do Alt and then the arrow key, and this will take me back. And here is that other video. And basically that replaced me having to bring my mouse all the way up to this little back arrow key. I can also do the reverse and do the Alt forward arrow and go back to that video as well. Now over here, I am looking at cute cat pictures, and a keyboard shortcut I wish I knew back when I had my first laptop. It was the tiniest little screen. I wish I knew about F11, and that just maximizes the screen so you don't have anything distracting you. You're literally just looking at the web page. If these images were too small, I can also zoom in and out with keyboard shortcuts. So Control plus zooms in, and then Control minus zooms out. So I could zoom out really far so I can see even more images at once. And then if I want to actually just reset it instead of hitting Control plus over and over again, you can do Control 0. And that'll just reset it to 100% or whatever default you've set in the settings. So if you're like me, you bookmark everything. And so instead of having to reach your mouse up to hit the little star, you can just do Control D for Delta, and it will automatically try to make a bookmark for you. Another super common one for me is Alt Delta, because it takes you to the URL bar, so you could, hypothetically put in another web address, but usually I just copy this and paste it somewhere else if I'm like sharing a link. And if you don't already know, to copy, you do Control C. And then if I were to open up a new tab, I could do Control V for Victor to paste and go to the exact same web page. Or I can paste it anywhere else as well. And then another common one everyone typically knows, but if you do Control F, you can then search for words that might be in the website. And then the last one, I became aware of this very recently, is Alt E for Echo. And that allows you to get into your settings and into your bookmarks. This is the only way to get to your bookmarks without the mouse and with keyboard shortcuts. And so at this point, you can see that the words, the first letter is underlined. So I could hit B to get to my bookmarks. I can also hit S to go to settings and be able to adjust things there. In this example, I was using Google Chrome. However, it doesn't matter what browser you're using, the keyboard shortcuts will work the same across any of them. It might be a little bit different for Mac users, but they're usually pretty tech savvy and can figure out things for themselves. Another nice plus about these keyboard shortcuts is they often work in other programs as well, not just internet browsers. For example, PDF viewers, you can close and open tabs the same way and switch between them. And the zooming with Control plus and minus often works in other programs as well. You just have to try it out. If you know anyone that uses the computer for long stretches of time, please encourage them to use keyboard shortcuts. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.